The night I discovered her truth. It was meant to be just another ordinary Friday. Nothing special, simply the quiet wrap-up to another long, draining week. She mentioned a casual work get-together, a low-key celebration for her marketing team. They'd landed a new client, worth clinking glasses over, she said. She made it all sound insignificant. Just low-key, she muttered, brushing it off. You'd be bored out of your mind. All buzzwords and branding nonsense. She didn't even look at me as she spritzed perfume onto her collarbone. Back then, I didn't think twice. Why would I? She'd attended work functions before. But in hindsight, the signs were there, the ones I chose not to see. The ones that, now, feel impossible to ignore. Like the lingerie. She put it on like it was nothing, just part of her outfit. But I recognized it immediately. I had given her that set for her birthday. She once said it was too special for just any night. And now here she was, slipping into it silently, like it meant nothing at all. And then the dress, jet black, sleek, striking. The one she once told me made her feel daring, almost dangerous. The one she used to reserve for our evenings, for us. I asked who'd be at the gathering. She paused, just for a second, and said, the usual crew. But her voice trembled, just slightly. Just enough to make something stir in my chest. I offered to drive her. She waved it off a little too fast. I'll just take an Uber. It's easier, she said. I nodded, didn't press it. But something inside me coiled tight. A voice I hadn't heard in a long time began whispering, not loudly, just enough to keep me unsettled. Still, I didn't want to become that kind of man, the jealous, paranoid type who questions everything. I'd never been him. But when something's wrong, it doesn't shout, it settles into your bones. So at 10:15 p.m., instead of waiting like she asked, I grabbed my keys and left. No text. No warning. I didn't know what I expected to find. I just knew I couldn't sit there any longer, pretending everything was fine. She'd given me the address, said it was where the party would be. It was only about 15 minutes away. But the neighborhood? It didn't match the story. Gated homes, perfect lawns, sleek cars parked neatly in wide stone driveways. Too upscale for a junior team hangout. That was the first red flag. I parked a couple streets down, turned off the lights, and walked. The closer I got, the more artificial everything felt. The music wasn't loud. No pounding bass, no tipsy yelling, just a soft playlist humming under the quiet of well-practiced laughter. It didn't sound like a celebration. It felt staged. I didn't go inside. Maybe I couldn't. Maybe part of me still wanted to believe her. So I slipped around the side of the house and crouched near the back, hiding behind trimmed hedges. That's when I saw her. Through the glass patio doors, beneath the low pendant lights, there she was. Not drunk. Not even flushed. Composed. Poised. Wearing that same black dress. The one she used to tell me was for us. And she was kissing someone. Not a clumsy, impulsive kiss. Not a guilty brush of lips. A real kiss, unhurried, deep, full of familiarity. The kind you give someone who feels like home. My fists clenched on instinct. I didn't even notice my hand pressing into the brick wall until pain bit into my palm. Then the man turned. Elias. Her ex. The same Elias she used to sob over. The same man she said had shattered her beyond repair. The one she claimed to despise, vowed never to speak to again. But clearly, he wasn't as distant in her past as she wanted me to believe. I could have turned away. Driven home and pretended I never saw a thing. But something inside me broke, a fracture too deep to heal. I walked to the front door, knocked once, then pushed it open. The room didn't fall silent instantly. Noise faded gradually. One conversation stopped, then another, until only the music lingered. She spotted me right away. She pulled back from Elias, as if trying to erase the moment I had witnessed. Her face drained of color, eyes wide with shock. Her mouth opened, but no words came out. Elias glanced at me, confusion knitting his brows until realization hit. You didn't tell him? His voice cut through the air sharp and cold. She stayed silent, staring at me, pleading with her silence to speak for her. You never told him about us, Elias said again, voice hard. That was the breaking point. The last thread inside me snapped. I met her gaze, my voice calm but steady. So this isn't something new. She didn't deny it, only swallowed hard. How long? I asked. She hesitated. A few months, she whispered. I laughed, not out of humor, but pure disbelief. A few months? You've been coming home to me, sharing my bed, looking me in the eyes, all while sneaking off to him. Her lip trembled. Elias stepped back, uncomfortable, like he wished he could vanish. He reached out, breaking the silence first. She started it, he mumbled. I didn't plan this. It just happened. No, I interrupted sharply. You didn't accidentally walk into this. You didn't get confused. You got comfortable lying. That's not confusion, that's cowardice. The quiet that followed felt suffocating. I drove across the city tonight to pick you up, I said. Because I still cared. But you weren't planning on coming home with me, were you? She stepped closer, whispering. Please, don't leave like this. We need to talk. I gently shook her hand off. You didn't want to talk when you were kissing him. I turned and walked away, never once looking back. I don't know if she cried after I left. I don't know if Elias stayed. And honestly, I don't care. That night, I lost someone I once believed I loved. But I found someone else instead, myself. The part of me that refuses to settle. That refuses to accept lies, to be diminished. Or treated like I'm an afterthought. I made a promise to myself that night. Never again will I be the man waiting outside, while someone else holds what belongs to me. Never again.